G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe attack! Boom, boom! G.I. Joe, take still! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Terrific equipment to have a battle with. When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier into a camouflage Marine ready for battle, a Navy frogman with complete scuba suit and inflatable life raft, an Air Force pilot with high-altitude helmet and air vest. Get G.I. Joe and get G.I. Joe equipment, so you can set up exciting battle action whenever you want. Remember, only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight we are going to be talking about Tales of Christmas Past, the toys of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and Jacob's here, so possibly the mid-2000s. But we're going to be talking toys.
Say
tonight.
what?
That's going to be
What?
that's going to be a fun topic, I hope. So we'll go around, say hi to everyone, say hello to the chat. If the chat shows up tonight, we'll say hi to the chat. Otherwise,
I'm not one of those 2000 weirdos.
Jacob is offended. So
Did you know what happens with that when I'm offended?
Yeah. Hey, Frank,
die.
how's it going?
What's up, Frank?
People die.
This happens.
Like I said, we'll damn it. So we'll go around, say hello to the chat and or to everyone, and then dive into this thing. He is my wingman. He is my partner on the channel. He once stopped me from carpet bombing the North Pole because Santa has a new SAM system. He is Shieldwall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Glad to be here on this festive occasion, talking about our favorite toys from when we were kids, the 70s and whatnot. So it should be a good time. Got some toys that I think a lot of people have never heard of but never seen. And so I got a couple of, they're not really that weird, but they're old, and definitely I'd like to see them make a comeback, but you know, they wouldn't. They'd screw it up somehow.
Gotcha. That is the modern era, my friend. That is the modern era. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week? Are there toys? Is there a toy exchange at Arkham?
Considering the people in Arkham, I'm going to let you ask that question again, but think about it first. But I do have a question, though. As Shieldwall stopped you from carpet bombing the North Pole because of Santa's surface-to-air missile system, is this like NATO approved, NATO sanctioned? I mean, how advanced is this system there they have?
No, I don't believe Santa is actually a NATO member. He has applied for membership, but been denied due to his proximity to both Canada and the Soviet Union. Don't ask me why. I'm not in charge of this. I wish I would admit him. I would bring him in. He actually has things to offer, unlike other states. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But it's a good question. It's a fair question. It's a just question.
That's right. We need to know, and inquiring minds need to know.
He is the man who knows all the things about all the things. He is the unbearable 73, the Thad shouldn't be, the toy connoisseuring baconator. Welcome to our good friend, Matt. How are you this week, man? How's everything going?
I'm doing well. Oh, one second. Anyway, I'm back. So I'm doing well, and Yeah, we all know where I am, New Jersey, medical stuff. Health is going okay. I'll do an update on the thing for that on my channel. I bet you guys didn't know it, but Rudolph Miller doubled as a 1,000 gigawatt laser, so it's well used in defense of Santa area.
Got it.
Glad to see everyone tonight. I hope we have a good show.
Hell yeah.
Right on, right on. I'm going to say hi to the chat here in just a second.
Thank you.
But exclamation.
There's 2 left.
Shut
I
up.
think he's distracted by the blinking eyes on Jacob's avatar.
I know.
It's freaking me out. They're freaking me out. He is the majestic. I didn't write it down this week, folks, and everyone's suffering for it. Everyone. The majestic musician whose mysterious music has only killed one person that we are aware of, allegedly. He is our good friend Dempsey. Welcome back. How are you, sir?
You're muted.
Professional.
I'm
good. That's right. I'm good. Life's good, man. Just got a full belly through the holidays and making a bunch of music and having a good time with good family and good friends. And I'm ready to talk about some old memories I got.
Right on, right
good time.
Right.
Wait, can you say you want to talk about your old memories? What?
Yes, those two. Those two.
And that's how it's going to go tonight, folks. That's how it's going to go. He is the meme master of the interwebs, using his powers for good instead of evil, a negative 50% of the time. He is our good friend, Jacob Ironside. Welcome back. How are you, Jacob?
I'm well. I'm good to be here. Can't wait to talk about our favorite toys and things. Joker forgot to do something. He always does it. He forgot to do something.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Yes,
Jacob.
Wait a minute. I'm captivated by Jacob's.
The last toy exchange, they had to stop at Arkham because everyone was passing around.
Oh, and I still want to kill myself, but that's okay. That I forgot we did the Big Lebowski.
Well, you got to have scissors to open the toys.
Oh my
know?
god,
Right.
that's freaking great.
Some of that.
So let's say hi to the chat here. We do have a couple folks who have wandered in. Apparently, everyone else is out drinking tonight, and I don't blame them. Skyfire 85 held on to my Transformers, but my G.I. Joe, Star Wars, and Sky Commanders got donated. That is a shame. That is a crime, in fact. I think it's a federal crime, really. Yep. I wish Baron AWK, and I got I have him on I actually got a package. It's our good friend Alex from over in the UK. I got a package from Alex that I am going to crack open here while we are on the air, because he's like, I'd like to see you open it on the air, Roman.
You see live a letter bomb go off in woman's house.
Oh wow, this is cool. This actually is good.
So you like the package that he gave you?
There had to be a better way to say this, but it's from the Jerry Anderson collection. It is the complete series of the Thunderbirds on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Oh, this is fantastic. Alex, thank you so much.
That's cool.
Oh,
That's high quality.
I am excited. That is fantastic. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Wow. See, this is not Team America. Not Team America. I know people are looking at the puppets. Not Team America. Big difference, but oh, this is going to be so good. Thank you so much, Alex.
And then Captain Straw and the Mysterions. Classic from back then, both of those.
That is that's awesome, dude. I did not expect that. I didn't know what was in there, but that's great. Wow. That's crazy. Thank you. Oh, there's a new Blu-ray set coming. Oh, there we go. Here's our boy R2, the icky. A bunch of grown men buying toys for children, leaving them in boxes. Can't believe anyone have let you see them naked in real life. Yeah. Whatever you do, ignore the shelves in my office. Yes. True. R2. I actually just told you
in real life. What?
because of our toy collections.
I think
It's kind of like the Big Bang Theory without the high IQ.
Yeah, what is that noise?
I hear something.
Like the
I hear
Little
something.
Bang Theory.
There's a jingle.
I hear something.
What is that?
What? It could be,
Jimmy
it could
Rabbit
be
at
my
my chamber
intestines,
door.
but it might be something else.
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
It is the meantime with Jacob Ironside, and let's see who suffers this week, folks. It's always a good time to find out just how much punishment Jacob wishes to inflict on the rest of us. Unfortunately, Sammy couldn't be here with us this week. They had a tragedy in the family. Prayers to Sammy and his family, but he still makes a great chick. So let's see what Jacob has done this week. Up and away.
Nice.
Real parachute action, real backyard excitement.
That's amazing.
Adventure is just
Love
one
it.
big leap away with the junior skydiver kit. Wait a
Is
minute.
that a real thing?
Wait,
Like,
it's me-
they
it's me
really
taking
spoke
down
at
on
the
the
kids?
lawn there.
No. These are a bunch of memes I found and just
Oh,
I
that's
just
great.
replaced
This,
space.
here's
Now wait a
here's why.
minute.
In the 60s, this might have been a real thing that they
Yeah, that's
actually
might
true.
have.
That's true.
In Japan, especially might have had something like this.
Yeah. Just mix that with some lawn darts, and you got a party going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I
It's
remember
your own
playing
Sam
lawn
system.
And of course, Sammy and Jacob
There-
are
there's
taking
a-
me on, right?
There's a warning at the bottom of this one that says may not have sufficient speed.
For slowing down.
Right.
It's 1979.
Yeah, it says parental supervision optional. It's 1979.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were
That
the
is
days,
wonderful.
folks.
I mean, we would have put a trampoline at the bottom of it, and it probably would have broken your fall,
Probably,
or you would have
yeah.
ripped right through it. But
Right.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
yeah.
Springs
Because-
popping off.
because the trampolines in the 70s weren't round,
Leg bent the
square,
wrong way.
and they
yeah.
folded.
No, they were a very different critter than the
Yeah.
things that
Yep.
the folks use today. Those the nice round ones that have
With
like
the nets.
10,000 springs
Yeah,
on them.
and it has a
Yeah.
net so that you won't fall out. It didn't have any of that stuff.
No, it was a big
Safety.
bouncy death
Might
trap.
get
That's what
tangled
they
up
were.
in the springs, you know.
Safety precautions. What are those?
Safety.
Yeah, the springs if they broke off there
Safety.
would whip back and probably break your arm.
Oh no. Little hands, big bangs, fireworks made easy. Preschool pyrotechnics playset.
of course
Launch
it's Mando.
rockets, dazzle friends. Oh, this is so Mando.
Yes, it is. Because that is Mando there.
Amazing.
That's our girl.
I mean-
We Roman, the
At
very
least they got
bottom,
safety goggles on. I mean,
real fireworks, real something, real excitement.
Real excitement.
Safety gear optional.
It's 1979.
Yeah.
I will say this: this was before the era of knee and elbow pads and helmets to ride a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't need any of that stuff.
Nope.
I crashed.
God.
I
We would
can't
do,
tell
we
you how
would do
many
jumps
times.
over our friends.
Yep. Yeah,
Cinder
exactly.
blocks.
Yep, cinder
Yeah,
blocks.
yes,
blocks
that,
were
of
wood.
course, that is Mando R2. That is
love
like the Mando starter kit.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's great.
Actually,
Place that
this
makes
picture was
every
taken
night a
of
sparkling
Mando
adventure.
about 2 weeks ago,
Right.
but
Right.
just photoshopped in little kids.
And of course, she's got her goggles up, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
Well, how
Well,
else are you
goes without
supposed to
saying,
see
yeah. I
through
don't
this?
even know how she got goggles. That's
Yeah.
where those come from.
If they were
Well,
like,
notice
look,
the goggles.
No.
The goggles are up, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
you know why they're up? Because if they're military issue goggles, you can't see anything out of them because they're like
That's
100
true.
years old.
That's true.
Right.
Plug into adventure. Real sparks, real fun. Little electrician outlet explorer turns everyday sockets into shocking adventure. Includes realistic screwdriver, safety-ish goggles, and hours of electrifying fun.
Sparks may
may
fly. Build character and quick reflexes. Again, 1979.
That's the year I was
Yep,
born.
yep, that's how it was. That's how it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, before all that before all that health and safety. When, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Adventure begins at the sharp end. Wow, that's good stuff. God. Explore your backyard jungle with confidence.
Junior Jungle Survivor Knife includes steel blade survivor gear and endless adventures.
You know, endless may be a bit of a bold word to use. They may come to an horrible end.
Kids had knives back then, you know.
Yeah, they did.
Take them
Everybody had a knife back then. Sure, everybody
I had a
knew
compass
had
and fishing line.
I remember going into my grandfather's like garage area that he had, and he had a hatchet in there, and we were playing with that, just hacking the crap out of branches and all kinds of stuff.
And this thing, and it has this thing in the stock that tells time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is he making punji sticks?
Yes.
What
Yeah,
are you doing?
he's
Yes.
making it. Yeah. You know, they're gonna roast the chicken later.
Maybe, yeah.
Got to fill the tiger pit
Or
with something.
one of the neighbors. Wow.
Nice.
Real tattoos, real fun.
Baby's first tattoo gun. I love it. Love it.
They had those in the trailer down the street from my house.
May or may not be permanent.
Why settle for crayons when you're toddler?
Actually, that's
create
one thing
permanent art.
that I think is different these days. You'd be more likely to be able to walk into a tattoo shop and try to get your kid tattooed now than you could back then.
Actually, as long as a parent signs off on it, you can get tattooed as young as 16.
Wow, that is ill-advised, folks.
Yes.
Not
You bite your
Yes.
tongue, sir.
The 16-year-olds are not renowned for making good decisions,
True.
okay.
especially good
True.
long-term
A
decisions.
whole bunch of
I
places
love
are
this
trying to
band
make the,
forever.
a
Yeah.
whole bunch
No
of
more
places are
Dragon
trying
Ball
to
Theo
make the,
tattooed
Well,
on my back.
And
Is that a One
actually,
Direction tattoo on your forehead?
actually, the way tattoos are being done now, the tattoo guns, that's probably what you're seeing there. That's probably more accurate to what's being used now, because it used to have like all these tubes and wires and stuff. Now it's like battery held, and it's right in your. It's almost just like a big pen with just the needles that you change.
Right.
You know, I'm looking at the fig. It's kind of I'm slightly distracted by the small figure on the desk in the background there in front of the blue robot. It looks like Naked Joker Man is what that looks like to me.
It does.
That's the new action figure, Naked Joker Man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, for those of you
who's the little
okay,
kid?
hold
Is
on,
that,
Shield.
is that
Hang on,
you?
Shield.
Now, who is that? I don't know who that is this
Looks
week.
like Paul
It's Joker.
Rudd.
That's me, probably.
Oh, is that you?
Now, because I have tattoos. Now, for those of you who don't understand the joke here, the naked Joker Man, I have a show on Wednesday night, and Roman likes to come into my chat and demand that I get naked on
If you get double digit likes,
right?
Joker needs to become naked. That I don't see a problem with this. I think it's
Well,
an
yeah. I mean, they
incentive.
can only see you from here up, so
Yeah,
you could just act like it.
the fact that I would be taking the request to get naked from another man.
Yeah, you know, it's the season.
Yeah, but it's for the chat.
It is
They
2025.
get Momo.
You gotta think about
Dempsey?
the fans.
Dempsey, the fans get Momo when we hit double digits. I mean, me naked or Momo. Take your pick.
Like Momo.
Thank you.
I don't know what a
Yeah.
Momo is.
Yes, you do.
Let's see. We'll see. My authentic sword set. That's not far off
was
from
a
the
bad
70s.
time
I'm
to
not
figure
gonna
it
lie.
Right.
Here. Real
Right.
skill, real adventures. Master the way of the samurai.
Slice
Slice
fruit.
fruit, defend honor, and show your warrior spirit. Oh dear. That's
Oh my.
there's a lot of things that can go wrong with Little Samurai. There's little Jacob Ironside in the background.
That
And I think that's
Blair.
Mando next to him.
And little Sammy. That's Sammy, right?
Little samurai.
Right.
Aw, that's so cute.
I see what you did there.
That's better than the what do we call it? The Sam sexual.
I mean, is it though?
Whenever he makes Sammy into a broad, he becomes a Sam sexual. Anyway.
That's amazing. I want one of those.
The mock they live hair and makeup girls will be this Darren Bradley. Welcome to the show, by the way, Darren. That's hilarious. Oh no. Fire, flame, and smile, incinerating, fun at home, my first flamethrower. And there is only one person that can hold that. The Little Tykes flamethrower would be our dear friend Mando. Light it up.
Lion not included.
That face is priceless right there. You need to send that to
burning
Mando.
friends easy and fun. That's great. That may be my favorite thing.
That's amazing. Real flaming action for real indoor excitement.
I mean, I hope you're having it if you're not going to use it indoors,
right?
It's true. It's true. Wow.
It's from Little Tykes. It's fine.
And it has the no slip grip, so you can, make sure you don't slip with it.
No, I mean,
Looks
that's
like it's
important. You don't want to
adjustable.
drop that thing.
Don't want to burn your little hands.
Right.
An insurance nightmare.
Yes.
Remember when Elon Musk was selling the flamethrowers a few years ago? Not much different than this, folks. Not much different than this, I think.
Flamethrowers. Now he's selling robots.
I want a robot with a flamethrower.
There you go.
Hey, it's me. Real flavor, grilling fun fuel.
Gasoline powered. I love it.
Powered. Why wait for dad? Toddler's gasoline barbecue set lets little grill masters take charge of backyard cookouts. Easy fill gas tank, real sizzling flames, real delicious results. You don't really know how accurate this is, Jacob.
Yeah.
This is not dissimilar to many events of my childhood.
Flames and fuel cans are real, just like childhood used to be. and it's so, I mean, everyone has that uncle that was like, put actual gas on the grill to start it. And it would, or an entire bottle of lighter fluid.
Yeah, then it just the lighter
pop
fluid.
the knife in and squeeze it all over it.
Yeah. And
throw the fire under it too.
Put a bunch of newspapers in there. Yeah.
That's how you preheat it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Real gasoline.
And of course, the grill surface, you couldn't have cleaned it for 20 years.
No.
Yeah.
I love the peanut gallery too.
That's the flavor there.
That's flavor. That's botulism.
And again, this is also very much the way the wording of this was very 70s. Real action, real fun. I was like, oh,
that's the way these were the ads of the 1970s here. Be brave, honey harvesting, fun for everyone.
So good.
That's horrible. You know, there's some broad in Oregon that's offended by this though, because she's doing this to her 3-year-old right now. Right. Gather fresh honey and buzz into action. Oh, you know, a little background music. We could do this. We could make these. We could make these real.
and
just for $19.95,
right?
And get 4 extra B-racks.
No.
Well, wait. There's more.
It's got to be 4 payments of $19.95.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And let's hope
shipping and handling not included.
That's right.
Let's hope none of your friends are allergic to bees because anaphylactic shock is a real thing.
Yeah,
that's true. And the pen is not included. That's an extra. That's an add-on fee. That's an add-on fee. Oh, that's hilarious. And thank you everyone who's hanging out with us over on YouTube and X tonight for we're in the meme section of the show, and it's already my favorite part of the show. So welcome to
Well, my family used to raise bees.
Nice.
Really?
Raised, yeah. And if you know what you're doing with the bees, they're not that dangerous, unless they're like Africanized, which is not good.
Right. Yeah, we had somebody in our neighborhood that had one, and it was like basically 100 yards from my front door. There was several of the boxes.
Ooh,
yeah,
I imagine it didn't end
filled
well.
his pump action super soaker with petrol. It didn't end well for the lawn.
No, definitely not.
Wow, that's some next level stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's like we're playing Vietnam with our
For
friends.
real.
Hold the lighter in the front of it when you spray.
The
Oh my
home
God.
version.
My first circular saw.
Wow.
Sliced on smile, woodworking fun at home. My first circular saw. Furniture getting boring? My first circular saw makes woodworking easy and fun. Real spinning blade action for real indoor excitement. Again, the indoor is the important part of it.
That's right.
What could possibly go wrong here?
Hey, it's got a guard.
Wow.
On it. Look.
It's got a guard.
Comes
It's
with
got
a real
safety guard.
tourniquet.
Yeah.
You'll get fun nicknames like Willie Nine Fingers.
Yeah. Bionic sold separately.
Right.
So let me ask you guys this: how old were you when you used your first power tool?
I still haven't, so I'm good.
No, what I mean, you
Maybe
picked up and
2?
you got to use your very a power tool of any kind. How old were you when you touched one, or they let you? You found it, used it, or your parents let you use it?
I don't use tools, so
My dad had all the tools. It was crazy. He's
I was
got
like
a wood
8
shop
years
in his basement and like a
Yep.
huge garage with all the stuff and the air compressors and all the
Oh,
everything.
nice. I think I was
like,
12.
yeah, I was 8 years old, and with supervision, let me cut boards and all kinds of stuff with a power circular saw.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got to use the impact hammer on tires.
wow.
We were taking them on and off cars.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I think
an
my
impact
first time was
hammer's
in
not
shop
really going to
class,
cut
so.
your leg off.
I got
That's
to mow
true.
the lawn. Does
That's
that count?
true. We had one of them in the basement. We had a table saw.
Mm.
Yeah.
I did have to mow the lawn, Jacob, this year. Not quite
Yeah.
the same. Though in the wrong hands, equally dangerous.
True.
Oh, and my grandmother gave me all the stories about the lawnmower falling over and people going head first into it and running feet over.
That is literally
kinds
what
of stuff,
happened
yeah.
to.
Or going back and forth with it and it goes over your foot.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Again, I don't think I know anyone I've never. There's a lot that I mean, even the lawnmowers of the 70s,
Well,
it would have taken quite a bit.
Yeah, it would have had to have been deliberate.
These were right, but you got to remember she was born in 1897, so she'd seen some crazy. She told all these stories about opening legit cans of beans, like string beans or something. And it had a snake head in it because the machine
Yummy.
cut everything up when it was harvesting or whatever,
Fuck.
and they went ahead and canned it in there,
Oh.
finding all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
Rats
that's
inside
horrible.
of
That's-
bottles.
Well, at
That's
least it
not
was
good.
cooked.
Yeah.
Woof. Wow.
okay. I said suddenly
This is the realest thing.
This is very.
Yes,
this is so
agreed.
realistic.
Yeah.
This is
I
ridiculous
forget you
for
did
you.
that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Fly
Our neighborhood
higher,
kinda looked
jump
like that, too.
farther, be the neighborhood
But
hero.
legend. Legend.
The only thing that is not accurate here, at least for me, is no girls were
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah.
You didn't let them play with you.
Nope.
But we had
That is
girls on the
crazy. Yep,
sidelines. They weren't jumping, but they were the ones getting jumped over.
Hey, yes.
Oh, the Darth
Wow.
Vader had
Yeah, I
Star
remember
Wars
the
action
Darth
figure
Vader
short
head.
unit. I know exactly what you're talking about, Frank.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
and that
Millennium
may
Falcon
be a
one, too.
problem. And the Evil Knievel. Actually, we'll probably get to those later. The great line of Evil Knievel toys
Yes.
that they had out.
Oh
in the
yeah,
70s.
yeah.
Well, that reminds me.
That
of
was
Kentucky
the
Fried Libby.
envy. No,
Danger Seeker.
no.
Come on.
No.
Here's the problem with that bike though, because it has that banana seat on it, if you land on that wrong, those rails in the back,
Oh
that
yeah.
hold it up,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you can snap those off. And then
Yeah, you got to stand up
Oh.
when you
Yep,
jump.
yeah, you got to stand
yeah.
when you jump.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you got to
This-
pull the
this is
handlebars
fun.
back.
Hey, there we
This
go.
is Jacob. This is Jacob's life.
Yes.
That's real adventure right in your own backyard. Turn your toddler's backyard into a wild safari. Toddler Safari Captures Kit makes catching critters easy and totally safe-ish.
Ish.
Now this actually there's a current news story out from Virginia, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, about a raccoon that broke into a liquor store, got totally
Hammered.
raccoon faced, and then
Yeah.
passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like
Good raccoon.
a boss, man,
Yeah.
like a boss.
They didn't even leave the scene of the crime. He's like, I'm gonna
I
pass out.
saw a quote where like somebody was like,
Plug out.
they just break. You can break into a store, rob the place, drink all the liquor you want, and just put a raccoon in the bathroom.
You know,
And blame it on it.
city raccoons are actually becoming domesticated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh dear, yikes! Are they ever really domesticated?
No.
That's like the
Right.
domesticated lions.
As much as you can domesticate a wolf, right?
Oh,
Hey, my first.
Incinerating
I
fun at
love
home.
it. I
My
love
first
this.
dragon. Set the night on fire with my first dragon. Makes carpet bombing cities easy and fun.
Nice.
Oh, that's so good.
Dragon may talk you out of carpet bombing everything.
Oh, that's great.
Amazing. Unless you're on Game of Thrones, then they'll carpet bomb everything.
What's
Yeah.
up,
Oh,
Bobby?
wow.
Hey, Bubby.
Bobby Wold, welcome.
What's
Welcome
up?
to the show, Bobby. I wonder how many people get a pet raccoon after Rocket Raccoon. The big difference though, he is
Cybernetic.
cybernetically enhanced, and he's less likely to eat you in your sleep. Less
Yes.
likely. But,
Well, it is
Tremendously
rocket.
more like an
Blow
alien.
you
than a
up, but-
raccoon.
Well, it is rocket. So I mean, the chances of dying probably go up, but it's the matter in how the death occurs.
that's
Right.
an excellent
Right.
point, sir.
Right.
And if you have a fake leg, he's definitely going to steal it.
Or an
He's
eye.
going to be all
Or an
right.
eye.
Yeah.
What
That's a
could
welding
possibly go wrong? What could
Tiny
possibly go wrong?
sparks, tiny sparks, big dreams, big projects. Weld your dreams, build, bond, and
Bond.
weld just like grown-ups. Preschool welding workshop comes complete with kid-sized welding torch, realistic sparks, and endless creative fun.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well,
What-
there's the blindness.
Right.
There's the blindness. There's the seventh degree
Minor
burns.
burns. Build a character.
Well,
Oh,
I gotta
did
say,
Matt- did
there's
Matt
one
drop out, or did
person
Matt came back?
shielding their eyes. Everybody
He
else
came
in that
back.
room
He
is
came
going
back. Let me
blind.
get him in
Okay.
here.
There he is.
Yeah, everybody
Mhm.
else is blind. The rest of the,
Yeah.
the background people are blind. My God.
I do love the smell of that stuff, though.
Settling.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
still
it's
on
settling.
memes? Stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yes, we're-
Roman in the
Buzz.
background looks like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Bubby Ross.
I did not have. All right, Alex. Again, thank you. Thank
All right,
you
Alex.
for the
Night, Alex.
good friend Alex over in the UK sent me. Just got this. I opened it up on the air. It sent me Thunderbirds for Christmas, the complete series. I'm very excited about this. Thank you so
That's
much,
awesome.
Alex. Good night, my friend. Have a good one, and we'll see you around the interweb, sir. That's a nice gift. That's a quality item. Oh wow! Catch anything from bears to big brothers. Set the trap, spring the trap. Toddler's Backyard Bear Trap Kit guarantees hours of thrilling backyard adventures. Perfect for capturing critters, siblings, and imagination.
That's how you initiate the new kid to the neighborhood.
Yeah. That's my first girlfriend kit right there.
Have you guys ever had to deal with these kind of traps? I actually did.
No.
No.
Yeah, they are fucking
I
horrifying.
would have cut my hand
As a
off.
kid in
but-
Vermont, yeah, they are terrifying. Terrifying.
Good on that.
Terrifying.
Guys, I gotta go again. I might be back. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Oh, okay, man. Well,
Nice talking to you.
we'll be here. We'll be here. Oh, everything goes all right. What am I doing?
Okay. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna say this right here because they've tried to market this as, oh, it's a fun game. Let's summon Satan. It's
not good, folks. Not good.
Right.
Summon spirits, scare your friends. Contact ghosts right in your living room. Junior Ghost Hunter Real Ouija set brings spooky thrills, eerie chills, and supernatural fun. Ghosts may or may not be friendly. Nightmares build character. Parental guidance optional.
comes complete with the Winchester brothers.
Yeah, this is a good way to get possessed. Don't do this.
Don't stay far away. Far away.
Look at Matt in the background. That's great. And then
Roman's
Mando.
smile. And Roman's smile is just, yes.
That's a closer, folks. That is the wrap on the
All right, Bobby. Yes, Bobby. Yeah, exactly.
On the toys this week, or on the memes this week. I'm sorry. Well done as always, Jacob. That was great. Oh, thank you for doing those. When not summoning spirits, we'll go around and do our discussion here. And so old, not as old, young. Okay. Not Albert Finney, but so, and we're just going to go around. We'll go around in real time here because what the fuck, Jacob? And then let's see where we top. Wow. So Shieldwall of Dragons, my good friend. So we come up from a certain era of toy making. So I'm curious to see what you're gonna bring out here.
All right, let's see. I got
actually be comfortable using one of the no.
Nope.
And the scary thing is, so the Duran Duran album, Dance Macabre, which they put out in 2023, is a gatefold album. And unfortunately, when you open it up, it's a fucking Ouija board. So it's like, God, guys. So yeah, it's scary. It's like, why, Duran Duran? Why you do that to me?
Why?
Well, they put it in a Duran Duran album, so nobody got it.
Gotcha.
Oh, shut up, Dempsey. Oh wow, that's
so.
That's
look
cool.
at that.
I had to look for this,
It is cool.
but I remember it. It's a Spider-Man race and chase, and okay, you can see my cursor here. So
Yes.
you would go around the track, and then they had a chance to hit here. This doesn't like crossover race. They had a chance to hit, and then there was a portion here that as it came around, you could use the controller to cause it to flip. So you try to flip the other car off of it, and it could also swap direction, like do a U-turn on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
See, the only road race system with cars that U-turn, and you had a controlled U-turn. So it had these, and it was electric. You plugged it in, and you had the little cable thing that went into the control box over here. But it had like city panorama thing in this building, and I can't remember, but like I think you could get Spider-Man to jump off of there somehow. But yeah, me and my brother.
Tell him Mary Jane showing her boobs.
Nah,
Is that what that red flag over the track is?
no, those are these things here are the controllers.
No. They're right next to the building. The spider.
Oh yeah.
It looks like
It's like
something
something
that
that you
Right.
can try to hit that or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It looks pretty simple, but it was a lot of fun, especially when you could
I
get
love
somebody to flip that little
Oh,
trip
yeah.
thing and knock them off of there.
Right. I love the villain.
I
band.
absolutely
want one
love
of those.
these electric race car sets.
Yeah.
Not just the Spider-Man, but any electric race car set. It was
Yeah.
like magic, and I don't know why. You just have a little controller. You could make the car go faster or slower depending on how much pressure you're putting, and it was just so much fun.
Agreed.
Simple because you're not really doing much, but it would just captivate you. You could sit there for hours doing that stuff.
Well, they had some pretty wild ones that had crossover lanes and loops and all kinds of things. But this is the one that I got. I think this was like 1980 is when I got it. Wow. It came out in 79, but I got it for Christmas in 1980.
Nice.
I love it. That's great, man. See, that's cool. The memories of coming down Christmas morning. Despite my sketchy parenting, Christmas morning was still always a thing. And we lived in it again. It was the old New England home, so I had my rooms upstairs. I actually had to creep down the stairs and into the living room where the lights were, and then you could see all the bringings that Santa dropped off that night. And it was a magical time. It's just something good in the memory, opposed to all the other shit, like, getting drunk and beaten. Joker voice, what do you have, my friend? Do you want me to share your
yeah, let me
have a picture?
Yes, I do. Give me 1 second here. Let me get this. We're gonna let's go with this one right here. This was 1978. Woke up and found this in the living room.
Nice.
This is the Kenner Death Star playset.
Oh, wow.
Star Wars.
Beautiful.
Oh, is that the trash compactor in the bottom?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the trash compactor monster. There it is.
The little foamies that went in the compactor.
Yes. This was I mean, Star Wars had just come out the year before. So seeing this in my living room was just the height of Christmas. And thankfully there was no pink rabbit pajamas to try on later, so I could devote my entire time to this beautiful thing here with the elevator shaft that worked here. This little bridge right here.
Oh, that extended, right?
Yeah,
the extended bridge or retracting bridge, depending on your perspective.
And then these panels here were pretty flimsy cardboard that were in little tracks that you could just pull out. And
the gun would blow up. You could slide something and the gun would like explode.
Right. And the gun, again, this is Kenner. This is the 70's. The plastic was not the highest quality because I remember within about a week, the main part of the gun here just broke off for no explanation.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you have super glue? It did exist then.
Yes, it did. And then you got the trash monster right here. The lovely foam trash.
The foam trash.
Now you twisted that knob to make it close, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you would just turn and then there was the escape valve door right back here that would just pop open.
Yep.
But yeah, this was waking up to seeing this was just wow. Something special there.
No, that was absolute gold.
Yeah.
Kenner,
I remember asking for this.
They were fairly simplistic versions of the toys.
Correct.
They were what they were. But this was the first wave of toys of its kind that bought into the movie and on mass production and brought out not just a couple of things. It brought the entire, Star Wars universe right into your living room.
Because Shield, Roman, myself, Dempsey, maybe Jacob, I don't know. Right after Thanksgiving, like the week after, the big department stores, Sears and JCPenney, would send this ginormous catalog like this thick.
Yep.
Yes.
The Christmas catalog. And if you were a kid, you got that thing first. You turned it over to the back
where the toys are. Yeah.
Right. And the first last 7 pages of the catalog was all Star Wars.
Did you ever have the land speeder?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the land speeder was like the starting area
Yeah.
for those toys, right? Yep, I had that in the but the jungle speeders.
Yeah, the land speeder was great.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I ever owned was the transport ship that they used to fly off a Hoth.
Okay.
Oh, that big thing, yeah.
Yeah, I think my parents got it on sale because nobody wanted it.
Right.
But you could take the top of it off, and it had like seating and
Right.
everything. You put all the characters in there, and me and my
Kind
brother
of like the
took
Vegas party bus.
Yeah, me and my brother took a lighter to it and burned holes in it so that it was like battle
Battle
damage. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
Which again, at children of our age, we didn't know any better. We had no foresight of anything.
Right.
Yeah, future
These
value.
Yeah, these toys had the bottle rockets attached to them,
Yep.
so they could
Oh,
fly.
yeah. Absolutely.
They got
we buried some of them waist high and ran them over with the lawnmower.
landmines.
Right.
Zax,
What's up,
Hey,
Zach?
our good buddy Zax is out there. Hello, Zax. Hey, speaking of Vegas party bus, good to have you with us, my friend.
now,
Yeah, that Star Wars stuff. I had the AT-ATs.
right?
The
Yeah,
big-
my buddy
the
had
big
one.
thing.
Now,
I
also,
have-
That's an AT-AT, by the way. I
Right,
don't care what
exactly.
anybody
Yeah,
says.
whatever.
Well,
now,
because you don't say the ATST, right? You don't say the ATS.
that's
Right.
I don't say that at all. So there you go.
so. Our friend who was originally supposed to be here, Pops, is from the same generation, and also from the 70s. He sent me these one year for the holidays, as I'm a big fan of the. Probably most folks didn't know at the time our first introduction into anime, which is Battle of the Planets.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Pops
baby.
sent me.
Here, I'm going to blow you up,
Oh,
Joker.
wow.
Oh, yeah. Is that Alex Ross art?
I believe so. Yes,
Because it looks like Alex Ross art.
Is
And then
that
there's-
Nice, man.
okay? That's the Phoenix, the ship in the Phoenix form, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
right
one.
there. And then I got a couple more.
That's yeah, where they have different bird
Yeah.
suits.
Yep.
That is some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and they're wearing the numbered shirts.
Yep.
That's
She's
it. That's very 70s. We used to
Yeah,
have shit
very-
like
yeah,
that. We
those
all had
striped
shit
pants.
like that. And those fucking pants.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, all right, Dempsey, sir, you are now. It's a pink nightmare.
It's a Pepto Bismol nightmare.
That's right.
Oh my God, my brother Pops.
I love that.
Love
man.
the guy. He's awesome. Okay, so I had a whole bunch of things that I was going to bring up. Like I was going to bring up my mom got a ColecoVision, but instead I'll go with the Dungeons and Dragons red box that I got in the
Ooh.
mid 80s, right? The height of the Satanic Panic, because
Nice.
it wasn't just dice and a board game. There was also like minis that came with it. A ton of the little miniature guys. Like this is Palpatine, okay? But back in the day, I had the little pewter ones.
Oh
And
yeah,
you know, there was a paladin, there was a magician, there was a witch, there was a druid, there was a cleric, and you could go through and have these adventures, and it wasn't just a board game. It was like a whole storytelling device, which, you know, if anybody, you know, if you know me, that's what I do a lot is I tell stories and I write and create and things like that. So it was a really good release for me. I remember getting up and seeing it and opening it up. It wasn't just one box, right? There was also the miniatures that came with it and the dice that came with it and the bag that came with it and all the different like stationery that wasn't, you know, very exciting, but you get all the different things together and then your friends come over.
This is it here. I'm gonna see if I can make this work and not cause a. Oh Lord, Roman. Oh no. Things I didn't want to happen yet happened. No, why? What the hell? Screen. Am I gone now?
No,
No.
but we don't see anything from your screen. It's just us.
Where am I? What's happened?
You're right there.
What is that? Oh, I know what's happened. I know what happened. I know what happened. I know what happened. Okay. Hang on. Everybody calm down. It's all under control.
Everybody calm down.
Freaking out. Okay. Yeah, everything I just tried to do did not work. That's what happened. No, I was trying to bring up the starter kit, the D&D red box here. Let's see if this is it.
Yeah.
So I'd say this is the greatest thing to start with. It's got all the basic things you need.
Yeah, here we go.
8, 12, what?
No, no cannoli. I didn't have a stroke. I was close to having a stroke, but I'm always close to having a stroke.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, here, I'm gonna go full screen on this here so we can see
exactly.
And,
I didn't do that.
But
Somebody
this is 4th edition.
right into it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
okay.
had
So this
the,
is
That
it's,
right
it's
there
similar
looks
to this.
exactly like the original.
Yeah, I had the basic D&D set
Right.
that looked like that, but not quite as much of this stuff.
We printed out
Right.
on the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of 4th edition stuff in there. That's not original.
Right.
But
Okay,
the
sorry,
box
sorry.
that the topper that it came with, that was the box topper that I had back in the day. That was 1st edition Dungeons and Dragons before advanced Dungeons and Dragons was even a thing.
Well, advanced Dungeons and Dragons, I think I thought it came out before it, but
Okay, so when you
I
open
might
it
be
up,
wrong.
you will have all these
I
tokens
could look that up.
on a sheet, a big sheet.
Yeah, it didn't have the basic set. Didn't have any of this stuff.
Oh, okay. This is all
It just had
fancy
some.
stuff.
Yeah, it just had some like dice and the rule books.
Right.
It was real basic. It came with a adventure module, and I remember me and my friends trying to learn how to play, like reading it, and be like, "What's this mean? I don't know," and just kind of making it up as we went. But
Right.
the more you played, the more you learned. And then we had like an older kid that lived up the street who had the advanced D&D stuff, the book with the thief trying to take the gem out of the demon statue eye. Yeah, and then he really showed us how to play it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
the Sparkles is here. Hello, Care Bears. Care Bears. That you were
Yeah,
such a
Care
girl.
Dude, I had Care Bears. I had the one that I liked was the
statement
Irish
stands.
one. He was green with a big shamrock.
It came with a bottle of whiskey and
Good luck, Bear.
Right?
bad
Whenever
credit.
we went to my grandmother's house for Christmas, they had the other like cousins and stuff, and there were a lot of girls. They had the easy bake ovens, so that was
Oh
fun.
yeah. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you got to eat all the like cupcakes and stuff.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
They also had a Barbie. It was like the nose of an airplane.
Yeah.
And it was Barbie as a
Pilot?
stewardess.
Oh,
As a stewardess. Yeah.
Stewardess, of course.
And this was the 70s. This was like 1969 when they made it. She wasn't no pilot back then.
Gotcha.
Right.
Air servant Barbie. Is Rio in here? I didn't see. I guess.
Yeah,
why am I
he's
not seeing
here.
Rio? Oh, okay,
Yep.
nice. Okay, sorry, Rio. I didn't see you sneak in there, my friend.
What's up?
All right, so now to the young man of the panel, Jacob Ironside.
Well, I tried to find the exact little figures, but they were like an off-brand, so I couldn't. This is the closest I found. I'll bring it up if I can find the right. There we go.
They had a 1981 Doctor Who role-playing game.
Yeah,
Wow.
I bet I'm pretty sure that never made it to mainstream America.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that. All right, here's all right, Jacob. Here we go. Well, what are these guys?
I don't know. These aren't the figures I had, but these are the figures I had were like half the size of these, and these are pretty small. But yeah, I had tons of fun playing with just little figures like these.
They do it. Their arms and legs moved and stuff.
Yeah, but not like a bigger figure.
Right.
Just like their shoulder and hip joints moved, but that's about
No,
it.
I mean any figures like this in the hands of a little boy, you have yourself hours of imaginary play of them
Absolutely.
blowing up some imaginary enemy, and you know, it's just good stuff. It's theater in your head, with things that you can move around. It's a this kind of thing. I mean, kids don't really do very much of this anymore.
No,
I mean, they still sell action figures, but mostly it's freaking weirdos like us that buy them. Because they're also like $20 to $30 now. They're not,
right.
You know, it's not an $8, you know, $5 to $8 thing. So, different worlds. Yeah, this kind of toy. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, not a GI Joe, but it doesn't matter because you can name these guys anything you want to. That's the beauty of it. You know, these are, you know, whatever elite force you want them to be.
GI Jody.
Yeah, for a long time, we had toys and stuff, but some of my relatives, like one of my uncles on my father's side, owned a couple of tire shops, like selling tires. So they lived in a really nice house, and so they had all kinds of toys. So we used to go over there and play with their toys, and then they had older girls. So I'll admit it, I played with Barbies, but how we did it is we took our GI Joes. And we like did, you know, saved them and stuff and whatever.
Right. Yeah.
The Barbie hostage experience.
Yeah.
So it was He-Man for me that rescued him because that was closer in size.
Yeah. But I remember they had all kinds of ones. Like they had one doll where you could grow its hair. You could pull the hair out and then you pulled it out and let go and it would suck the hair back in. So you could
That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy. That's I don't know what that means. That's frightening.
That's how child's play happened.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had a ton of things. I had the little, you know, I had a bunch of the big ones. GI Joe went through a lot of different phases as well. You started with the 12-inch, then
the Kung Fu Grit.
Somewhere in the late 70s, they became the Super Joe Commando, where they down to about an 8-inch figure, and he had this pack with a light on the front. And then in the early 80s, they switched over to just a little fellow. But
see, I missed kind of that whole thing because I went to Japan in 1980, and the toys were all different. That I saw the Transformers before anyone in America knew who they were.
Right.
You know,
Voltron.
all different Voltron, all kinds of stuff.
Action Man. Yep.
Over there, it's called Go Lion, which means the 5 lions or whatever. And they had all that kind of stuff there. So I didn't. And then I came back in '84, and that's when GI Joe was real big. The little ones, you know.
Yeah, because the after school show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Manor and all that.
Yep. That was
all
big.
Right.
That was on right as I got off the bus every day.
I don't know. Do we have time to do more, or I just had my
we'll go. I think we'll go around.
Right.
Man. What time? I don't even know what time it is right now.
Yeah, it's just 8. It's just 8 o'clock.
It's time for another round.
We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time.
All right, good.
So if you got more, and if you don't, that's fine too. So I'm going to bring up another.
I got some more.
Another part of the past here, and this was another one of the grand items of my childhood. So I'm gonna make everything the right size, and hopefully you can actually hear it, and we'll see. Where's the play? There it is. Okay.
The Star Trek gift set with command chair, console, 3 telescreen cards.
You guys remember this?
Star Trek action
I do remember it.
No.
or any Star Trek figure.
This is before my time.
Oh yeah, yep.
That was on Big Bang. Yeah. Actual toy. Yeah.
This was awesome.
It was hard to get a hold of. They were sold out, and they didn't make that many.
Yeah, man, I loved that set.
I love your algorithm.
The
other videos. Yeah, it was Luke crying.
Oh, I know. That's the way it goes here. My the things Roman watches.
Right. You don't want to see mine.
Yeah, that was just like. Let me see if I can get some better pictures of it here.
I had the TNG version of that.
Oh, okay. Weren't those smaller?
Yeah, smaller.
Yeah.
They didn't have the soft.
Yeah, because the
you know,
Mego figures were about 8
clothing
inches. They were,
material.
they were pretty solid.
Because those had
yeah.
real cloth uniforms.
Right.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Come on,
mine
give me
was the
some-
Enterprise bridge. Could fire torpedoes.
Why don't these pictures, stupid Mego Museum site, suck it?
Could fire could fire the torpedo. Could fire the.
Here we go. Yeah, this is you can get just a nice
Nice.
Yeah.
image of this.
Yeah.
This and it didn't come with any of these figures. It just came with the basic set.
Right.
But man, it was so cool.
It was like a suitcase almost. It would like unfold.
Yes, it all folded up.
Yep.
So you had to buy the figures separately.
Yes.
Figures separately, but it had
Transporter.
the transporter. It had the view screen, the chairs, all the stuff. Man, it was pretty killer. Now, my Enterprise team would often encounter the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That was the running battle because Mego made all the figures, so they were all scale. So yeah, there a lot of bad things happened with the Planet of the Apes. It was rough. It was a rough time for everyone.
Yeah, I would put finger puppets over the heads of my GI Joes. They would be the bad guy.
But yeah, that was again. These are all the boy toys are all similar versions of each other. Some of them are more elaborate, like this one, but it's still that imaginary play that was just so important back then. And speaking of imaginary play, let's look at our poll question for tonight was, what was your favorite toy as a kid? G.I. Joe, a solid 36%. Star Wars, Kenner, 36%. Mego, assorted, and that's for old guys like me that know what that is, 7%. And then a stick and or rock, a solid 21%.
Nice.
So not bad for stick and rock.
Played with my
Some good
sticks
numbers there.
before.
You find a really nice stick that looks exactly like a gun or one that looks just
Oh
like a
man, yeah, you keep that stick. You can hang on to that for
Rocks for
years.
grenades, you know.
Absolutely, especially if it's got a good like wood grain through it.
Oh
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't beat it.
Agreed.
So
Rock grenades.
when I lived in Okinawa, there were actual jungles, so it had vines and stuff. So we used to try to make like traps, like from Predator, with like a log, and then you'd pull the vines and whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So your Barbie's got to date a real man.
Mr. Roberts.
Not that Ken fella. There's a lot of questions there. There's
Right.
a lot of questions. All right, Shield, you're back up there, brother. What do you got?
All right, let's see. Let's see if you guys remember this one. Hold on, let me remember how to do this now. All right, hold on. I gotta get this up. This going here.
My hair is going crazy.
Boom, boom. Yeah, remember this guy?
Yes, I do. I do remember this.
And it got banned because this right
Yep.
here would shoot out the front, and some kid,
Some
put it in his
fucking
mouth and shot
dumbass
it.
some dumbass in Ohio.
Yep.
Now I had the Cylon ship.
I had both.
Yeah,
of them.
the
Those
kid
were
that lived
great.
up the street had the Cylon chip, and it could shoot
Two of them.
Yeah,
And the
because the
wings would-
wings opened up.
Open up, right?
Yep. I can't remember if it had 3 guys sitting in it or not.
No, it had the one.
No, it just had the one. Yeah,
because in the
so it wasn't
show,
quite-
right, the Cylons everything was in 3s.
Right.
How they did it, but I remember getting this. It was so exciting, and then my parents took it away because it was recalled.
Right.
Oh,
what?
What?
The missile was.
Well, just take the missile. The little ship's fine.
Ah, whatever.
Right.
Choking hazard. What does that mean? No one knows. It's made up.
Open your mouth, put it in.
Yep. That's for weak kids.
What's
Again,
how
that
we
is
sorted
that
them
is
out.
a weeding out the weaker ones. Exactly.
Yes.
That kind of proves Darwin's.
Choking hazard is part of the fun.
I can't remember
Right.
if the visor lit up too on the helmet.
No, it didn't.
I didn't think it did.
Nope.
Maybe it was glow in the dark or something. Because in the
Hey.
show when they wore their helmets, they
Right.
it had a light thing around it. Yeah.
When the cockpit closed, their helmets would Like,
right.
Yeah.
Mainly it
That
was
was
so
good
that
shit.
you could see the actor's face.
Right. Right.
But yeah, it was a lot of good times playing with that when flying around and shooting those things. And then I'm surprised I never lost it. Like,
and
'cause
then
it would shoot out of there pretty far.
And then soon after these hit the scene, maybe a year or two later, Buck Rogers.
Oh my God, Buck Rogers. I loved Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
A friend of mine,
that was
a friend of
great
mine
show.
had the I can't remember the name of their ship.
Starfighter. The Starfighter.
Yeah, he had one of those, and he also had a tweaky little BB, and it had what was the disc on his front name?
Dr. Theophilus.
Yeah, that would come off. You could move it and put it around.
I was more. I mean, back in the day, I'm just saying, Princess Ardala was as close to porn as we got back.
Well, and then of course Commander Deering.
Wilma.
Deering.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Barbarella.
And then Princess Leia in '83, which was
Slave Leia.
Yeah. You just couldn't beat Buck Rogers spandex.
No.
Right.
Yeah, not at all.
You know, I was watching
Gordon
a show
tried.
about Buck Rogers. They actually, those costumes, the original costumes, cause the actors a lot of discomfort because that season 1 stuff, Gil Gerard was not normally that slim a man.
No.
And so they were constantly having to be like, well, you know, you can't have that hamburger today. You have to have a carrot instead. And he would get pissed. Because it was just there wasn't a lot of room for imagination in those suits.
No.
Little tight.
So, I'm trying to remember. Miss Sparkle said she had a camping Ken that you wipe his beard away with water.
I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember those. The commercials, as opposed to the Play-Doh barber shop where you would stuck the Play-Doh in the thing and it grow out. And you get the.
What else am I? My aunt had a pet rock and a chia pet. The original chia pet, not the Bob Ross one or anything like that.
Chia pet.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. All right, Joker. What do you have, sir?
Okay. Now I will share this. I'll share this image now in a bit, but mid to late 80s, some of us got into riding skateboards, and these were not the plastic with basically roller skate wheels. No, these were like very finely made wood decks from big companies, and you would actually go to skateboard shops. These were stores that were just dedicated to skateboarding.
Right. They had the real wheels and stuff, not
Right.
that hard acrylic crap.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So the boards you bought in those shops, occasionally the makers, like the silk screening, and they were all cut differently depending on the pro. Well, a company called Gordon and Smith, I had heard that you could buy direct from the factory a second, which is basically something where the where the silk screening was off just a little bit, so they can't send them to the retail stores and to sell them. So I sent a request, and I was told it was around Christmas time that I was told, yes, we can we will do this. Here is the price. So a few days after Christmas, I got my first skateboard deck that I bought myself from Gordon Smith, and that is the Neil Blender. This is the design of the deck, and the pants here, the pants right in here, the imaging was just off enough to where they could not.
Barely. Just the color shifted up a little. Yeah.
So based on that, they can't send this to
Wow, man.
Probably worth more too.
Well, there was that. I mean,
did that come with? Did it come with wheels and such, or did it just come as a deck?
Just a deck.
Just the deck.
No, yeah, I know. We still have skateboard stores in California, so.
Oh, right. And so this would sell in the retail stores at like close to like $80. I got this for $45.
Oh,
nice, man.
Yeah,
that was a lot back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
Because my kids were the two who could skateboarded, and man, that was an expensive freaking hobby.
It was.
That was before.
We have a skate park right near our house.
Yeah,
it's part of the regular park, but it's got there's a skate park in there because it's California. We have that kind of shit.
Yeah, we got one right down the street, and it's Ohio. There's a BMX.
If you guys get snow.
My uncle broke his arm. An adult uncle broke his arm on a skateboard, so we didn't get skateboards.
Oh,
and like I said,
it's a crime, man.
And like I said, this was before the current style of skateboards where everything's the same. There's almost no graphics on anything,
right.
And it was a lot more fun.
Yeah.
No, it's like many things. It's a lost art. I mean, it doesn't still exist, yes, right. But the fact that the kids can go and just buy a skateboard, it did change the landscape. But
right. It used to be very punk, very antisocial,
yes.
Very anti-authoritarian. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, every time I see one of those metal scooters go by, my soul dies a little bit inside.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Dempsey, we got a girl in our neighborhood that does roller skating around everywhere. Just
roller skating, man.
And Dempsey will probably know this. There was actually during the mid to late 80s an entire subgenre of music just called skate punk.
Yeah. We called it skater punk, but yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking Agent Orange. Agent Orange was big.
I loved Agent Orange. Love Agent Orange.
That's funny. I was hanging out with skaters. That's how I found out about Dead Milkman.
I like
Dead Kennedy.
Dead Milkman, man. Yeah. Fucking Dead Milkman.
Yeah. The toy dolls. I like the band Agent Orange. I'm not a fan of Agent Orange per se.
No, there is a distinction. There is a distinction.
Right.
Dempsey, what else do you got for me, brother?
Okay, I sent you a bunch of my pictures in X so that you know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, God, he's going to make me move stuff around, folks. So there's let's call it a 75% chance something is going to go wrong because it's me and I'm not very good at this.
Well, I'll say when I woke up on Christmas.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Masters of the Universe. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a little old, I think, by this point to where I wasn't paying. I saw He-Man on TV, but I wasn't paying attention to the toys or at all.
The toys. My friend's little brother had them, and they were interesting. There's a whole new version of these out now.
So that's slime that would come out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I believe that is Beast Man who is being consumed in the slime. By the way,
that's right. That's right. It had the little skeleton hand that would come up from the bottom and grab you and like pin you up against the wall there, so the slime would come out. Yeah,
that's like a bad acid trip, is what that is.
Yeah. Well, it was a bad.
It's bad acid trip.
Any place with carpet where you use that around. Because that slime was a mess.
Was it like the old school slime that came in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like first gen slime.
Yeah. And that weird smell to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something kids have no idea.
Actually melt your hand off.
Right.
But that's acid, Jacob. That would be acid.
Not the brown acid.
Exactly.
Don't take the brown acid.
Was it the 70s? I don't know.
Yeah.
People used acid.
Sorry, the pictures are small.
Look at that thing, man.
Yeah, that's called Spy Door. And I woke up and I had the slime
original names there.
And I had the battle damage.
Spy Door. Very creative. Very creative.
Yeah. The battle damage.
You're talking about Spy Door. I'm going to go grab another adult
beverage.
Coping beverage.
They call it Spy Door, but it's only got 6 legs. So I feel cheated. Where I don't know where my other 2 legs are.
Spy Door is deformed. Spy Door is deformed.
Right. And it looks much more
Roman
like
must have
a
had him
beetle.
running with Roman.
It's got those front-facing mandibles there.
Yeah.
But it walked around on its own. It was
Yeah.
loud, dude. It was like,
Was it
These
wind
were
up or battery?
Yeah, it was a
powered?
wind up.
it was no, it was battery.
Battery. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Battery.
Well, the one I had did,
Did
and
you
the
have a
eyes
remote
lit up,
for it,
and
or
it had
you
like
just-
little guns on the front.
No. I think
Just turned it on and it just kind of walked around.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
Or tried
here's
to.
a little known fact. Do you know why the He-Man toys? Do you know the tragic story of the He-Man toys?
I do not.
Oh, good. That's what we need. That's very Christmassy.
Yes.
Do it.
Well, so they decided. So this was, I believe, these were the Mattel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So they, of course, if you were watching the cartoons, right after He-Man, you had She-Ra.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The She-Ra toys came out soon afterward, but they were made by the makers of Barbie. So they were not compatible with each other. So
right.
people stopped buying the toys because they didn't work together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This one, the Power Punch He-Man was awesome. It bent at the waist, like it would twist at the waist, and you would take it all the way back to one side and let it go, and it would snap forward.
Wow.
And it had the little caps you could put in the back of it, and it would make that popping noise and had that gunpowder smell. And
right.
Yeah, it was
sulfur.
awesome.
The sulfur.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was good stuff. That was, he would hit the battle damage guy in the chest, and it would roll that thing over, and it would look like he took a big wound. Yeah. I got all three of those on the same Christmas morning, and I was like a pig in mud.
Nice.
Over the moon. And those guys went and saved Barbie and went and, with G.I. Joe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles help.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of wars. Them and the little green army guys. They were filling ranks, the pawns.
I will say that I think the She-Ra theme song was a better theme song than He-Man.
Yeah.
Just my take.
Yeah. I like the He-Man show a lot better though. The She-Ra stuff was like, I don't know, it's just a little too weird for me.
It was made because it was made for girls.
Right. Yeah.
Girls do not understand adventure toys. Neither do the writers.
That's true. Well, and I think the writers don't understand girls. It was like males writing for girls about
what are girls like? Can
like,
She-Ra bake? I don't think so. Is she making He-Man a sandwich this week?
Right.
The unknown episodes.
But she has a sword. Okay, fine.
Oops. Oh no, shit! I think I cut Dempsey out of the show.
There he is.
Nope, I'm back.
Sorry about
You can't
that.
hold
My
me down.
bad. No, I moved the wrong thing. I saw the spider, the spider,
And had flashbacks.
I got I got confused and
Wasn't
frightened.
the,
and you can
wasn't
see
the
all that.
Thundercats on like the same time as He-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Everyone loved Thundercats.
I would watch
Everyone
that
loved
after school.
Thundercats.
But my real favorite was Thundar the Barbarian.
Yes.
I have the box set.
Yeah.
I have the box set. I have the complete series of Thundar the Barbarian.
Thundar, Princess
Them and,
Ariel, and Ukla the Mock.
Yep.
What was the other one?
I felt bad for Ukla. I
you're
thought he
talking
was
about the
underrepresented
Herculoids,
as a
right?
monk.
Yes, I am. The Herculoids.
The Herculoids. Those were
I love the
all of
Herculoids.
those. That was
Yeah.
like
Love the
late 60s.
Herculoids.
Space
Yeah.
Ghost.
That was
That was all. That was all that.
Yeah.
Space
That's around the
Ghost,
same time.
Frankenstein Jr. Oh,
Spider-Man and Friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
With the Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
that was the Super Friends.
Yeah.
And then came the challenge of the Super Friends with the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
The Legion of Doom really upped the game of the whole thing.
Meanwhile, at the halls of justice.
Yes.
Meanwhile.
All right, Jacob Ironside.
Yes.
What do you got here, buddy?
Yeah, this was my first big Lego set.
Oh, baby.
Whatever.
Oh, I loved Legos.
Anyone here?
You remember the cap guns that had the paper?
Fuck. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
I
then you
remember
take,
both of them. I remember the plastic caps and the paper caps.
yeah, you took
Those
the,
like
Yeah,
the
those are
red
the ones you
strip
pop,
with
pop, pop,
black
pop, pop,
dots
pop,
in the
pop,
middle.
pop.
what you did was you got 2 cinder blocks, you put them on
Yeah.
there, and then slammed it down.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I can still smell the gunpowder.
Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Those
red
were proper
strips and then
children's
the red
toys.
circles were much harder to do that with. You had to get the paper.
Right.
Those were easier to use in your cap gun.
Right.
Because the
Those were
other
good in the
one-
cap gun. Those were
Yeah.
like solid in a cap gun. Those
Yeah.
cap guns were good. They made some
Yeah.
really quality cap because some of them they actually I had a machine gun, and you could clip. It was long streams of the plastic caps together.
Right.
So you could do like bop, 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 bop. And
Yep.
then the police show up. Everyone has fun.
Yeah.
So
One that looked
where's
like a
your?
Tommy gun.
So Jacob, what do you got there, young sir?
First, I'll show just a small set that I got with the bigger set. That was just like a guy with a dragon.
Okay, there it is.
So I got this little set. It was just the dragon and the little man.
Oh yeah.
Aw,
Nice.
And
that's
then-
nice though. The fire breathing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I would
yeah.
have gone over the moon for stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I know. Didn't the one of the first sets they had was what, the pirate set? Then they had a castle.
Oh, nice.
and
Yeah.
Something
else.
like space when it was space.
Yeah, but I thought the
I love
castle
the
came with a dragon.
The shiny armor. It's just
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, and then this is the. Let me pull that up. This was the set. Already, it's down there.
Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. I'm gonna blow that up.
And you could do different things with it. I mean, it came with
Man,
like
that's a lot. There's a
instructions,
lot
but
going
you
on
could
there.
Right.
do whatever you wanted.
18 sold separately.
Yeah,
That is
I'd like to.
Oh hell yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
So many adventures.
Oh, it
so
has
many adventures.
It has a working catapult. It has a actual.
Yeah,
like,
those were other sets you could get with it.
Right.
Right.
The interconnected Lego
Yeah.
universe. Interconnected. See what I did there? Is this thing?
Uh-huh.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Pretty
so you have,
good.
like Robin Hood. Who's that other guy?
Yes.
Little John.
I don't know. I
Then you
don't
got
think there was a
the,
real.
See, nice
Theme
thing
like
about
that.
Red
Legos is
shirt one
you,
and red shirt
You
two.
could do whatever you,
connect
wanted
the-
with it. You know.
you connect enough of the Lego sets together, you make kind of like your own Westworld set.
Right. Exactly.
Like the Lego movie, except not so expensive.
So these were just other little sets you could get with it.
Right.
You don't come out, I'm gonna kill you and your entire family. You wouldn't do that. The hell I wouldn't.
I thought it got you in a direction. Oh, no.
You start throwing black cats at the.
No.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that.
Nice.
That's
That
solid.
looks like a
man.
ton
That's
of
nice.
fun, man.
It was.
Legos were cool because you could not only did you have the the Lego set itself, of course, but you had the box of Legos you ended up with
Right.
afterwards, which was used to be the sets, and then you came up with your own shit that was,
And being
entirely
the
free
youngest,
to imagination.
being
So-
the youngest, I got all the hand-me-down Legos.
Right.
So,
Right.
Roman, you were mentioning like cap guns and how cool stuff is now. Well, toy guns have evolved. Let me show you this right here.
We used to shoot each other with BB guns.
Yeah, that you could lose an eye with that.
The pump ones. Oh yeah, it was dangerous.
Take a look
High
at this.
protection. You could,
Hey,
Oh
Nerf-
yeah, that's
A Nerf chain gun.
yeah.
I want one.
you
It
too
is,
can reenact Predator.
It is
Right.
motorized.
Or Terminator
This thing
2.
is-
Same gun.
This thing is the motorized, and you can take off the iPad payback time, and you
That
can
is badass.
yeah. Comes with 752 darts, but of
On the
course
first day. And
Right.
60
Yeah,
on the second
yeah, I was
day.
gonna say at the second
Right.
game. We need to Dad, can we buy some more darts?
Well, because you can also buy big drums, like wheel drums that you can just attach onto the side, and this thing just
Oh
becomes
wow.
a monstrosity.
Dad, the cat's poop looks funny.
Yeah, you can.
The
I've
dog
seen
is
people
crying.
upgrade the springs and motors and shoot them faster and further
and
Oh,
harder.
God.
Yep.
There had to be a better way to do that. All right, I'm going to show another video here. Hopefully it actually does what I want it to do. We'll see. It's always a roll of the dice here, folks. Always a roll of the dice of the Empire. You never know.
Well, I got my D&D shirt on, so I'm all
The
about
AT-AT. These were so
moving
cool.
guns. Yeah, my buddy had one.
Enough to crush obstacles. You can
He's
use
in ladder.
the scan for rebels. AT-AT has a cockpit for Imperial commander and AT-AT driver and laser machine guns. When you push a button to fire the laser cannons, you activate battle lights.
That
and
was
sound.
cool.
There's even
Absolutely.
new AT-AT from Kenner's Star Wars.
No, AT-AT.
Did it have a thing on a panel on the bottom so Luke could go up and throw grenades in there?
It did.
I believe
Yeah.
it did, yes.
Yes. Oh, and there's crying Luke again. Sorry, everyone, for crying Luke.
Well, it makes me happy
From the
inside.
Dragon Geek collection. Yeah, that thing, and it was huge. It wasn't, scale to the film, but it was still bigger. It could still step on your starships, your snow speeders and such. And there was a whole, Hoth playset. There was all that stuff, man. Again, Star Wars, dollar for dollar, gave you a lot of bang for the buck.
A lot of stuff, right?
Because there was a lot of figures. There were a lot of play sets. So while using your imagination was nice and you could expand on it, having these, like the cantina. I had the cantina. I loved the cantina. The cantina was great. That was, I think, one of the first play sets I got was the cantina. And then Dagobah. I mean, there was all of them. And
Cloud City. Cloud City.
Cloud City. And all the ships.
Endor.
Kenner did, after they found their legs, a great job of pushing these figures out. Now, the articulation on these figures was fucking horrible. They did this. How they could move. That was it. But in your mind, they were doing all the stuff.
Right.
Roman, were you part of the group that had to get the IOUs?
No.
I was.
I didn't know about them until after. So like everyone else, like my first figure was C-3PO, because I think that's the one that first came off the line. I think it was maybe R2-D2, and then slowly after that, the rest.
I had the original set and the stage, the little cardboard background that you would like move them around, and Kenner couldn't make them fast enough.
No, they couldn't.
So you would go to the retail store, and you would buy one, and they would hand you a card that you are guaranteed this figure, blah blah blah. It'll be here on this date, blah blah blah. So you would take in your IOU and claim your action figure.
That's just nuts, man. And he's right. And I've watched several shows about this exact thing, and they just didn't see it coming.
No.
They just had no idea this explosion that was going to happen to them, and really changed the course of toy making.
Right.
It changed everything.
Right.
And marketing.
Hey, you see my comment, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. But
that's where he made his money. That's where he made
a minor thing like this happened when The Mandalorian came out, and they were like,
Grogu.
They didn't have any Grogu merchandise lined up at all. They were like, we want to keep it secret. It's like, you guys flushed like $2 billion down the toilet.
No, they
billions of dollars.
up royally
because it was
not
like
having
over a
Grogu
year.
ready for fucking Christmas.
It was over a year before the stuff came out, and by then everyone was like, "Wait a second." This
No, and then it was no one gave a shit. Exactly.
And whatever, dude. I've got like 8 different things here with Grogu's fucking face
right. But
on
imagine if they would
now
have
looking back at that series,
Yeah,
I
my
want to
kids love-
just get the DNA sample of the kid.
Yeah.
We don't need the get the DNA sample.
But if they would have
shoot him in the face, and it's
imagine if they would have had it all ready to go at Christmas.
They would have made a gazillion dollars. Because
Exactly.
I was looking for one, and they didn't
Because
fucking have it. I couldn't I
People
couldn't
were
believe
making
they didn't do
bootleg
it.
stuff. They were
Yeah, that's what I
crocheting
bought.
them.
I brought a
Yeah.
crocheted one from some broad on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, this is for Shieldwall. This is for Shieldwall. Hang on, I got to take the mute off.
I got it! Wow.
Here it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was my next one. Damn it!
That was the crown jewel, man.
Yes.
It's so big!
Yeah, it's so big. That thing really was.
Did you really have this one?
I didn't know, but this thing, but
It's
this,
huge, man.
yeah, this
It's
is,
got lower decks and everything.
this was the thing where you, I'll wait until you're. This was what there was always that one kid in your neighborhood, the rich kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
That wouldn't let you play with it.
Well,
Jerk.
or that you would go to their house. You always wanted to get invited to their house for like a sleepover or something because you know they had the USS flag.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if they're older, you just
that
feed
thing-
them turkey and red wine and make them go to sleep and play with their toys.
that thing.
I love that.
I mean that ship. I mean the commercial really doesn't do it justice, but that thing was like 7 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest toys ever
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
Like that is just a toy.
And I don't know if it had like a lower deck, but I think you could buy attachments to make lower decks. So it was like even taller.
Yeah, I grew up down the
Guys,
street from a
I'm
guy
gonna-
whose family won the Super Lotto. So he
Hey,
had
I'm gonna
that.
play another one for you guys. It's a
Okay.
little long, so
real
we're
quick,
not gonna.
I got
don't
the
wanna stick with
discount
it, but-
version of the aircraft carrier. I got the Army Men version.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it is smaller, but
Well, like 2
it
feet
was
long
still-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool
mean
too, though.
the flag. The flag was kind of the I don't know, a few years down the road version of having the Death Star.
85.
Yeah.
It was 85.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we were past that point because I was trying to find girls at that point, but
I still
still
not
impressive
minded.
as a
Right.
toy though.
Yes, that was
this-
that
sorry.
thing was ridiculous.
All right, so I'm going to share a commercial now, and these are when I was talking about the change up in the GI Joes to the Super Joe era. The Super Joe Commando with the 1-2 punch was the tagline. GI Joe went from being a strapping 12-inch figure to being a slightly miniaturized 8-inch figure with a strange tight suit and a weird enemy. So I'm going to share this, and it's weird. If you guys don't remember this, you're going to be like, "What in the fuck were they thinking?" And that's what everyone thinks. What the fuck were they thinking? So check this out. This is the enemy.
Introducing the Intruders.
The Intruders.
Oh my!
There's Eagle-Eye G.I. Joe with moving eyes.
I remember this.
But you can
I
tell
totally remember
Fucking
this.
eagle eye.
and you can make them
Yes.
battle. Reckon who's going to win? The Intruder is the enemy of G.I. Joe. A quick flip and you can make Joe get the Intruder right where you want him. But you can imagine they'll
That's when GI Joe was done killing the Viet Cong. They had to go over to a new thing.
Joe with moving eyes.
Yeah. Neanderthals or something.
Yeah, they were like a speed. Here, this is the Super Joe.
From beyond and nothing can stop it. It's Terron.
Looks like a dinosaur.
It does look like a dinosaur.
Oh, he's gonna move again.
Terron.
Here comes Stupid Joe.
There he is, Super Joe.
There he is.
Look at that weird suit.
That backpack.
From beyond and nothing can stop it. It's Terron.
I did not have a Terron. I will admit that
Wow.
freely. I don't know what that weird thing is.
I do not remember this. Wow.
Looks like a Taras.
I remember the Super Joes.
It's Gore, king of the Terrans. Can he be
Gore.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
the guy
man.
using a flea stack or something?
And Luminos, one pen light battle.
Lumino!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I remember the light. Yeah.
Remember these? Okay, so these I do remember.
I remember that one.
Slay with his own light. Imagine it. Lights out for Gore. Super Joe Commander with the 1-2 punch. New from Hasbro.
Wow.
All right, I'll pause it there.
I will say, I will definitely say, from GI Joe and the Kung Fu Grip to the 1-2 punch, to what we got in the
fucking
early to
Bullet
mid-
Man, Bobby Wolf, that motherfucker. I had that dude.
So
basically,
and
it was Joker in a tight suit with a silver helmet.
You know, and so then I would say that the version that was most known, I guess, the 80s version probably did the best. I'm just saying, because the Intruder was just, oh my god, and
that wasn't good. It wasn't good.
No,
actually, I think the classic Joes, the 1970s Joes, were no, they didn't all have names. They were just literally, it was just whatever the hell you wanted them to be.
Right,
you know?
Right.
So the 80s took a little bit of that imagination factor out and gave you some more defined
characters. I
factors,
so,
you know?
Right.
so I
Actual
remember.
characters.
So I remember because again, I'm just a big nerd at heart here. But I remember when they originally brought out Snake Eyes. He was like Boba. He was like Boba Fett.
Yeah.
You had to you had to send in proof of
really?
purchases. Yeah, and then you would get Snake Eyes.
I have a Snake Eyes figure. I have with the new Snake Eyes. Have you guys seen the new Classified series? You've seen them, right?
No, I haven't seen them.
No, here, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm
Okay.
going to grab one, not more than two, because I don't want to knock shit over, and you know how that goes.
And then there was also a Zartan.
Yeah.
The Master of Disguise. He was kind of the same thing. I
And
remember
the brothers, the twins that felt each other.
yeah, the leaders of the Crimson Guard. That's Tomax and Samot.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then the Baroness.
Yep.
The Baroness.
Destro.
Yep.
Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander was awesome. And then they had Serpentor.
That's when it got goofy.
Right.
They brought in like Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter was cool. Come on now. Come on now.
That was bad. That was bad.
That's funny.
Serpentless.
But yeah, that was. Then they did the movie, and in the movie, Duke actually took one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was odd
got
for
here?
that series.
I'm gonna remove that, and I'm going to maximize that. So
Oh, that's
that
cool.
is Snake Eyes.
Oh,
This
that's
is from the new
badass.
G.I. Joe Classified series.
Yeah.
These are 6-inch figures, full articulation. These are, I mean, they come with a lot of weapons.
That's
They're really
badass.
good stuff.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's the
my
Snake Eyes figure, clearly. And then I've got a lot of the set. I'm not gonna bring them all down, but and then
Destro.
there is Destro.
The Baroness. Do you got her?
I do have the Baroness. I have her too. I have her. I have Cobra Commander. I have most of your favorites from that era. There's a couple that I want to get, and it's just like fucking room, man. Grunts and Rock and Roll. They've done some. They've released those figures now too, and it's like these are really nice looking figures. So you know, it is what it is, though.
Yeah.
That's you know.
I'd
it's
probably
nerd
have
stuff,
some of
nerd
them,
stuff.
but I don't want to get a divorce.
They're still making these. I mean, there's you go to the Target and you can find new versions of these all day long.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So do I, Bobby. When I saw that they were releasing these, because I'd seen it in the toy stuff, that you know, the nerd news kind of shit. I was like, and I was like, fuck yeah. But that's like in the early 2000s when they came out with the new 12-inch line. They came out with 12-inch Duke, and they came out with a lot of your Snake Eyes, Snow Shadow. They had all of these in 12-inch. They are in the overhead in my garage right now because I bought them for my son because I wanted him to have the same experience when he was a little kid that I had when I was a little kid. So I bought all that crazy shit for him. I don't even know what the value on those is anymore. I mean, it's probably not terrible.
Yeah. Depending on the condition of the box, right?
I got
Boxes.
put something in the private chat.
Toys.
You don't have to show it, but this guy built a lower deck to the USS flag.
Really? Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open that for later.
Holy shit. Here, I'll move it over here. Let me see if I can make this work and not fuck things up because it's Roman.
Ow.
Gosh, stop talking, video. No, still talking. No, now it's moving again. For the love of God. I hope it's still the right video. Now I'm worried I've actually screwed up the video, Jacob. Does it start here?
Is that the audio?
Oh, yeah. So this is the other.
Hey guys, hello.
Transformative.
Gorgeous. I've been wanting to review this one for quite some time, but seeing as how this is going to be my biggest swag review ever, I knew I'd have to wait until the new year and put some serious vacation time into this review. So here it is, the crown jewel of my collection, the Holy Grail, as well as the holy something else, the G.I. Joe Ultimate USS Flag aircraft carrier. I wish I could have done this review on a blank background like my other swag reviews, but this thing is just too big to fit
damn
through
big.
the door of my toy museum. And it seems as though every time I disassemble it and reassemble it, one of the connecting pieces either gets a stress mark or breaks. So in the toy room, this review shall be. The USS Flag is the largest G.I. Joe vehicle / playset ever created. It was named in honor of the man who created the G.I. Joe team in the comics, General Flag. For those who have never seen a USS Flag in person, I cannot convey the humongousness of this thing. It is
Look
7
at
feet
the
long
size
and
of
3.5
that
feet
thing,
wide.
dude.
Now, you may notice something a little different about this particular USS Flag. After having it on display for a couple of years, I decided that it was a little too short for how long it was, and I also didn't like how immobile it was. Once the struts are put down and the flag is put on top of it, that is where it's going to stay. And any attempt to move it or any accidental bump is just going to break pieces. I got the idea for the second level of this flag from G.I. Joe Berg on YouTube. You definitely want to check out his USS Flag review on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. It's even
okay. You know what?
more
That's
in
still
depth.
that's still an incredibly impressive thing. Like I said, I didn't. Was that deck that way before that lower deck, or was that something new?
He added underneath it.
Yeah, underneath it
He
was
did.
added.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's badass.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Let's see. We still got a little bit of time here, guys. So if anybody has any like honorable mentions or weird shit that you want to talk about, go ahead.
I got more.
Okay, let me shut the fuck up, G.I. Joe. Stop. Just stop. Stop your madness right now. Stop it. Okay.
I got a whole bunch of honorable mentions.
Well, wait, let's tailor our choices, my friend.
Yeah. I've got plenty. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and go?
Okay. Back in the day, I remember waking up on Christmas morning and out of my stocking, I would pull these packages of Garbage Pail Kids. Did you guys ever do the Garbage Pail Kid thing or know anything about that? Oh man, it was like the most raunchy stuff back then. It wouldn't even hit the radar now. But back then there was like a guy covered in zits popping his stuff everywhere, or somebody puking or being cut.
I
in
vaguely
half.
remember that.
Yeah, it was like gross out humor before Beavis and Butthead.
This was the cards, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
All right, let's see if I can get a decent image of these.
Oh, the Garbage Pail Kids. It was like everybody around my neighborhood was collecting these. All the kids had them, and we would trade them with each other.
Visual on here. There we go. Okay,
trying to get a good visual
without actually having to buy it.
Right. Yeah, I would have those.
Did anyone get that
gum
reference?
in it?
The Garbage Kids, they never lie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Man. Yeah, Adam
a
Bomb.
lot
That
going
was
on
like one of the first ones. That might have been number one actually. But none of them. That's not the original printing of him at all. The original one isn't there. It's got like a mushroom cloud coming out of his head. But yeah, there was a ton of different things and different.
I remember these. My sister tried to get into them, but my parents were like, absolutely not.
Right.
No.
Right. Yeah, right there. You see that one? The explosion, the mushroom cloud.
Which one are you looking at? This one here?
Yeah, that's the first.
$500.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Garbage Pail
That's
Kids.
a whole pack
with bubble gum.
Yeah, absolutely. It had that crappy like baseball card bubble gum inside of it.
You know what? One of the best gum products ever was Big League Chew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Came in a
Freaking
pouch.
Big League Chew.
Right,
So,
like
strawberry
chewing
and grape.
tobacco. It's just like, let's not encourage kids to do this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. No, here's a kid's heroin kit. It's
All right.
delightful.
Right. Yeah, well, this is how I got addicted to collecting things. They're right here, these cards. You know, you'd go through and
Really, that's interesting.
well, they'd get like a checklist in some of the packs, so you
Yeah.
could tell what all cards
Oh,
were
so you
in
know
each
what you
season.
had.
Right, and you could go through each different season of printing and collect all the different ones. And as the
Gotcha.
seasons got later and later, the earlier ones became worth more and more because they were that much further out of print.
Okay,
And it just became a thing.
my first cards were Star Wars cards.
I had those too. The
Yep.
the
Yep,
blue,
that's-
the yellow, the green, the red sets.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember those. I remember those distinctly. I still have them, Joker. They are in the overhead of the garage in my deep dive storage stuff.
Oh wow.
Yep,
Nice.
still got a bunch of them up there. Like,
Yeah, I had
you know,
the
like
glasses I got from Burger King back in the
Oh,
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah.
Star
Oh,
Wars
yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
The
I have an Empire Strikes Back glass in the
Yes.
back here in
Oh,
the
nice,
Empire.
Hell
Yeah, man. My daughter got it for me for I think Christmas last year or the year before.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's got to be hard to come by at this point,
Those
man.
those collectibles, because I've got a Empire Strikes Back and I have a Wrath of Khan,
Okay.
the glasses from the I think it was Burger King did the glasses, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was
Yeah.
just like, you guys, you had no idea what you were doing. You had no idea what gold you were creating
Yes.
back in. And you know, there's not like there's a million of those still out there. When somebody has one, that's like cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's an exciting thing.
Right. Leave that
'Cause,
thing in the
it-
bubble
it's-
wrap.
So I saw this the other day, and I posted it in Roman and I's. We have like a toy collecting chat on X.
Mhm.
A friend of pretty much all of us, Az from
Mhm.
Heel versus Babyface. He had the one thing. You know the Transformer Megatron, that the scope became like his gun.
Yeah.
That he would
Yeah, his right arm became like, yeah.
life-size scope gun on someone's arm. Just
Nice. Hell yeah. That rules.
Is that in our toy chat on the Twitter?
yes, it is.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I would have loved that stuff. I remember that
Give me a sec, guys.
the
I know-
Megatron
I-
toy
I-
when we were
I'm-
kids was big deal, man.
Yeah,
Like the F-14 was too.
and the Megatron
the
was
F-14.
like one of the more complicated ones to transform to robot until they made him a tank, and then it was pretty straightforward.
Where's our damn toy group? What's our toy group called?
Toy group.
Toy
I think?
Squad.
Got changed probably. The chat settings suck. I hate those.
I mean, I don't fucking see it.
Like I couldn't get into the Friends of the Empire chat the other day.
Dempsey, Pops, Sammy, Shield,
It's-
Joker.
Toy Squad.
Toy Squad. That's it. Toy
Somebody
Squad.
post something in there, say here, and it'll pop up.
I'm 100% not seeing Toy Squad, and I know there should be something there.
Hang on.
But it's not my. It's not
Hang
my
on. I'll
immediate
send
feed.
something.
Oh,
That's fucking
think you
weird, man. How do these things happen? Because I've got like Jana,
Okay.
you know.
Check the top now. I just sent something to it.
There we go, Toy Squad. Thank you, Jacob. That's my guy.
I think it's my last post in there.
Let me find Joker. Made with cardboard.
I think no. That's
Sometimes the pictures don't show up, so fuck off.
It was
That's it.
it was from Az's Instagram.
The problem is not everything is showing up in here, so you're gonna have to
Oh,
forgive me.
no
It shows
worries.
up as like text. It doesn't
Right.
show up as pictures necessarily. That's
Got
that fucking Elon. Fix your fucking shit, dude, because it
And
kind
Matt's
of works
back.
like a bag of fucking balls now. It's horrible.
Matt's back. Matt's back. There he
Welcome
is.
back.
Sneaking in at the end there.
Happened.
No,
Bunch
no
of
worries.
medical stuff
Is
that
everything
happened,
okay?
Yeah, no, it's like they came in for like nighttime, had to do stuff.
Oh,
to me,
there's
man.
usual nighttime stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sponge
But,
bath. Your sponge bath. Double dip
Yeah.
report. Gotcha.
From a giant busted
So-
ginger.
So
Right.
did anyone mention the coolest toys of all time?
The USS flag.
The original Battlestar Galactica toys actually shot missiles.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
we
tons
got
of those.
Yeah. I had that. I had a picture of it.
Yeah, I had those. I was like,
Did you have the Cylon ship too?
I had the Viper, and I had was it a shuttle? I think.
Here's a shuttle.
Yeah. I got a Viper and a shuttle. You know.
I had the Cylon. I had the Cylon.
Did the shuttle shoot stuff out of it too, or
No.
No, the Viper and I think the Raider did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go back far enough, you could probably hook some jarts up to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'll show you one other toy. I don't think anyone would have mentioned this one, but Sammy was on the show and he would know it. I'm going to spell it for you, Roman. I called it myself, but I'm on my phone. So let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Hit me.
So go to Google, type in Mazinger, M-A-Z.
Oh, Mazinga. Love Mazinga.
M-A-Z-I-N-G-E-R space Z space Godzilla
Yes.
space toy. Hit search, go to images.
Oh, actually, I think I think they have a toy commercial for it.
Yes.
They might. They play the commercial.
Hell yeah.
Godzilla.
Man, I love old commercials, dude.
I had the Godzilla. I had Mazinger.
The Shogun Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Mazinger
fucking!
Blue.
Oh my God! Yes. I had this. The Shogun Warriors.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that
Well,
what
in
we're talking
America,
about?
they were the Shogun Warriors, but the actual name is
I hear-
Mazinger.
Yeah,
Oh my
Mazinga.
God! I had two of these. Hang on, let me pause this because it's the Shogun commercial, but it's the idea that you're. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Let's see if the Godzilla toys in there too.
It is. I saw it in the commercial already.
The Shogun Warriors.
Yes.
Yeah.
With rocket boosters. Great Mazinga with rocket launcher.
I had that guy.
Yep.
There he is.
Yep.
There he is.
Launch his claw.
Oh yeah, that's right. His fist shot off.
Yep.
For reasons nobody knows. Yeah.
But this guy, yeah, in the
Yeah,
cartoon,
missiles.
his fist would fly around.
Great Mazinga
Yeah.
King and Godzilla, each sold separately. Accessible
Now-
with smaller Shogun Warriors. From
Oh my God, that was.
Now
I had
believe,
I had Mazinga and Godzilla.
Yeah.
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Mazinga was renamed the cartoon and was renamed as Transor Z.
Well, okay. You know how they bring anime multiple times
Yes.
and change the names,
Yes.
like Battle of the Planets and G-Force.
Gotcha, man.
So yeah,
It was
gotcha,
Gotcha Man.
man. Yeah. Well, yeah. So Mazinger is like the franchise name. They were Transor Z in one English adaptation. You know, the Shogun Warriors. You know, it was like they would someone bring it over and just do another translation of it, basically.
Right.
Yeah. And they were so
Oh
cool.
no!
My Godzilla would attack, right? And then after he attacked, Ponch and John from Chips would have to ride up on their bike with Roy and the other guy from the emergency show and save all the people that Godzilla attacked.
Yeah, emergency.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They would have the ambulance. I had the whole setup. I had the ambulance with Roy and Tom, I think their names were. I know it was Roy. But Ponch and John would have to clear the way. And I remember Ponch was a master of the martial arts. So you had to fight like enemies of martial arts to clear, so it was safe for them to drive in there and rescue the people, you know? Yeah, I had the whole setup.
Those were glorious days. They really were.
Yeah.
So many
Back when toys
interesting
were awesome.
toys. We're gonna, I am gonna call it now because we're up against the 7 o'clock hour, and we're gonna punch out here. I know
I'm
we
glad I
can
got
do this
that in.
for a while
Got
longer.
that
I know,
in,
and
you
I
know?
know we could. So next week over here on Of the Empire, we're going to be doing unconventional Christmas movies. Now, what that means is movies where maybe there's a Christmas tree in it. Maybe it's happening at Christmas, and maybe it's a very strange and twisted take on the beautiful Yuletide holiday. But it's not going to be It's a Wonderful Life, Elf, or Charlie Brown Christmas. It's going to be unconventional Christmas movies. So it'll be weird. It'll be fun. And that'll be, again, Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard, as we have been for the last many years. So we'll go around, let everybody talk, see what they have coming up, say goodbye to the chat, and then jump on out of this bitch, as babies like to say. Shieldwall of Dragons, my good friend. What do you got coming up, pal?
Well, thanks for having me on. This was a lot of fun talking about this stuff. Great memes tonight, Jacob.
Yes, hilarious.
Yeah, it was really
so
good.
So good.
Let's see. Next week on Tuesday, I will be on Jacob's channel. And crap, I already forgot what we're doing. I know you sent it to me already, but
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't. It's a movie of some kind.
It is. Don't worry, it's
going over
some kind of movie.
Yeah.
God.
And then also, if things work out schedule-wise, I'll be on Sergeant Giratina's channel. We'll be talking about the Hobbit trilogy movies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Lesser trilogy.
Yes. I hope he doesn't mind me deconstructing those, because only the first one was marginally good. The rest of them were not that good. But anyway, he'll get to hear my issues with them.
Hey,
I had digital copies of those movies. I tried to make a somewhat reasonable movie. You can't.
Oh, you mean by
there's one? There's one on the YouTube.
I did see that, but I
it's
don't know.
It's great. It's a every now and then some weird broad elf shows up. And you're like, why? Who are you? Why are you here? But for the most part, it is a much better version of the idea that should have been presented.
Yeah, the animated one is the best one. Is the best part of the story.
Yes.
Agreed. That's how I think all of us got into Tolkien.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Matt was sitting on Tolkien's desk when Tolkien was Tolkiening.
Right.
Anyway, that's what I got going on next week, and then of course our show next week here for the Christmas stuff. So, but yeah, thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Right on. Joker voice. What is coming up in your world, my friend?
Well, we are we're winding down the year for Wednesday Night is Overbooked. We got 2 shows left. 2 weeks. We're going over the best of 2025, which in a year that has been creatively questionable at best. That will be in 2 weeks. We will be discussing the good things from the world of professional wrestling. Tomorrow night, I may be on with Samael, the infamous, for his show Abysmal Musings, and then back here talking about unconventional Christmas films, which my 2 picks last year I said were Christmas films, and I got told that they weren't. So I'm going to bring them back.
We were going at it from a different angle last year.
No,
so this year I'm going this way this year. I'm trying to do something we haven't done perspective wise. That's right, Dempsey.
There you go.
All right.
But yeah,
it's true. It's predictive programming.
That's what I got.
Right on. Toy connoisseuring baconator Matt, our good friend. What's up this week?
I got I was at Wednesday Night Overbooked next week and your show next week. And on the questioners, we were dropping a video. I want to say on Saturday, I think he does it, but it could be Sunday, where he and I go over. It's actually a good interview with a biographer of Tolkien who's coming out with a book called The Battle for Middle Earth. And for those who don't get the reference, Middle Earth, Midgard is the Earth, right? And the book is about World War II, and Tolkien and C.S. Lewis's. Obviously, it was like Tolkien's son was in World War II. Tolkien himself obviously didn't fight in it, but their experience of dealing with World War II and the Blitz in Britain and how that affected their writing. It was an excellent interview. The guy knew his Tolkien stuff, and neither guy was woke, and they were even a little critical of woke stuff. So if you have time to watch our commentary on the interview, that'd be great. If not, just watch the interview itself. And his, so that's coming out in the questionnaires. We actually have positive content for a change, not ripping something apart like we usually do.
That's crazy, right?
Good.
And I will post a blurb. I'll probably do another little, maybe 10-minute live stream on my channel tomorrow. Maybe talking about like my situation and some obviously not just that. So so that's what I got.
And again, Matt's GoFundMe is in the description of the show. If you can help, please do. Dempsey, my good friend, what do you have coming up? And Dempsey linked one of his pieces of music today, and holy crap, I enjoyed that very much. That was solid, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. That makes me happy. Yeah, hell. But no, that's all I've been doing lately. I've been writing like obsessively and nonstop, and I can't get it to quit. So I'm just riding it out at this point. I'm going to be making a lot of music. I'm going to be working in the studio a ton and just grinding it out while the muse is there. And then I'll be back here with some unconventional Christmas movies for next week because
technically speaking,
right. No, I'm going to pull something out that you guys weren't expecting, and I'd be willing to bet money on that.
Oh God.
Shocking.
Oh, God.
I'm going to dig deep. We'll find something cool.
Well, Dempsey, the reason you don't quit is because you are too legit to quit. Yeah, guys, we both did the hand sign.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just wait. I'm going to actually put out a whole album of that stuff, Roman.
Oh, good. Because, like I said, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to share that with my bandmates on Saturday when they come over here.
Hell, nice.
As we fail at writing our own music, it's good. So, Jacob Ironside, what do you have coming up, my friend?
Well, Tuesday I'll be going over the movie It Happened on Fifth Avenue, which is a 1947 Christmas movie about two homeless dudes who take up residence in a mansion while its owners are down south snowbirding.
Oh, wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a fun one. And then I'll be here next week.
All right, right on. And so again, next week we are going to be doing unconventional.
I'll pull something out of my helmet.
Yeah, Jacob will remain here till next week. He will not leave. He will guard the sacred halls.
Right here.
And then the following week we're going to be doing our yearly wrap-up show, and those are always a lot of fun. Pops already said he wants to be on for that one. So
he's going to torture you, dude.
I know. That's kind of his job. Is that subtle deviancy?
Subtle.
Is that subtle deviancy sneaking in at the last moment? Playing. This is why subtle is banned. No, it's
because he's not very subtle.
Really
deviancy.
Really. So and so I want to say, thank you to our chat for hanging out with us tonight, taking part in this fun conversation. Let's look at our poll before we close out here, where things ended up. I usually forget about this, but so the poll was, what is your favorite toy as a kid? G.I. Joe at 28%, Star Wars Kenner at 39%.
Nice.
Mego scored at a sad 6%. Poor Mego. And a sticker or a rock at 28%. And Star Wars Kenner won the poll tonight. So good job, Star Wars. You deserved it, frankly.
Stick and rock tied with G.I. Joe.
And
they did.
A stick and a rock are very underrated.
Agreed.
They are. Again, you find a good stick, you'll keep that shit for years. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed talking about this stuff to our viewers over on YouTube and on X. And let your friends know about this show. We covered a lot of good ground, and I think people may discover some things that they can look for on eBay to take a trip back in time, or get them for your own kids. Let them play with them. That's what toys are actually for. So until next time, Merry Christmas. Be kind.
you